Welcome back to our channel. Today's topic can change your life. Have you ever looked at successful people and thought, how do they stay so focused, so strong, and so confident every single day? It's not just luck. It's not just talent. It's not even just hard work. The truth is, success begins before the world even wakes up. While others are sleeping, successful people are building their mind, body, and future. And it all starts with what they do every morning. In this video, I'll share 7 powerful morning habits that successful people use. Habits that create discipline, strength, and unstoppable energy. Use them, and your life will never be the same. Let's begin. Habit 1. Wake up before the world. Own the first hour. If you want to change your life, you must first change how your day begins. One of the biggest secrets of successful people is this: they don't start their day in chaos. They start it in control. And that begins with waking up early, before the noise of the world takes over. Why early rising matters. Most people wake up late. They rush, they check their phone, they skip breakfast, they complain, and they start the day feeling behind. But successful people, they own their morning. They wake up while it's still quiet, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., or 6 a.m. Why? Because early morning is sacred. It's the only time when the world is silent and your mind is clear. In the first hour of your day, you are the most powerful version of yourself. That's when you think clearly. That's when you plan your goals. That's when your energy is highest. That's when your future is built. One habit at a time. Scientific reason. Brain power is highest in the morning. In the morning, your brain is fresh. Your mind hasn't been distracted by messages, news, or stress. This is the perfect time to think clearly, solve problems, be creative, set your mindset for the day. Even 30 extra minutes in the morning can change everything. What successful people do in that first hour? Here's how they use it. No phone, no negativity, no rushing. Instead, they drink water, sit in silence, reflect or pray, plan their goals, do a workout, read something powerful, speak positive words to themselves. They choose what energy they want for the day before the world chooses for them. Real example, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Rock wakes up at 4 a.m. every day. Before the world even blinks, he's already in the gym. He's working on his body, his mind, and his purpose. Why? Because that morning discipline is the fuel behind his massive success, and he's not alone. Tim Cook, Apple CEO, wakes up at 3:45 a.m. Michelle Obama wakes up at 4:30 a.m. to exercise and reflect. Robin Sharma, author of 5 a.m. Club, teaches millions to rise early and protect the first hour. They all understand this truth. If you win the morning, you win the day. How you can start this habit. Don't try to go from waking up at 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. overnight. Take it slow. Make it real. Here's how. Step 1. Sleep earlier. Even 30 minutes earlier can help. Step 2. Set your alarm for just 15 minutes earlier than usual. Step 3. Use that time for something powerful. Journaling, prayer, stretching, or deep breathing. Step 4. Celebrate small wins. Every early morning is a victory. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. to be successful, but you do need quiet, focused time before the noise begins. That's where your power lives. This world is full of noise. But if you learn to wake up before it, you give yourself peace, control, and power. Before the chaos begins, you stop reacting to life and start creating it. Remember, the first hour of your day writes the rest of the story. Make it count. Habit 2. Feed your mind before you feed your body. Let me ask you a powerful question. What do you give your mind to eat in the morning? Because here's the truth. Most people wake up and feed their stomach, but they forget to feed the most important part of themselves, their mind. They grab tea or coffee, scroll through Instagram, and start the day consuming junk. Negative news, pointless videos, gossip, drama, distractions. And without knowing it, they poison their thoughts before the day even begins. But successful people? They do the opposite. Before they feed their body, they feed their mind. They protect their thoughts. They control what enters their head. They choose wisdom, not noise. Power, not poison. Why your morning mindset matters. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant first thing in the morning, that's what grows for the rest of the day. If you start with anger, fear, gossip, and noise, you carry it all day. But if you start with knowledge, peace, inspiration, you walk through your day strong, focused, and clear. Successful people treat their mind like their most valuable asset. Because it is. What does feeding the mind mean? It means learning something new, gaining knowledge, growing your mindset, replacing fear with belief, focusing your thoughts on strength and purpose. It's not about sitting with books for hours. It's about choosing quality over noise. Even 10 minutes of feeding your mind can create 10 hours of clarity and focus. What successful people do. Here's how some of the most successful people feed their minds. 1. They read powerful books. Books are mentors you don't have to meet in person. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Elon Musk learned rocket science by reading. Warren Buffett reads 5 to 6 hours every day. They don't read gossip, they read growth. 2. They listen to positive audio or podcasts. They use morning time to learn from other successful people. Listen to motivational talks. Fill their mind with positivity and purpose. This is powerful, especially during morning walk, exercise, commute. Instead of random songs or negative news, they choose content that makes them stronger. 3. They write in a journal. This clears the mind and sets intention. They write, what am I grateful for? What is my goal today? Who am I becoming? It gives direction, not confusion. Example. How a morning thought can shape a whole day. Let's imagine two people. Person A wakes up, grabs phone, sees bad news, scrolls social media, sees someone richer, prettier, more successful, feels behind, feels unworthy, starts the day in stress. Person B wakes up, sits quietly for 10 minutes, reads 2 pages of a life-changing book, listens to 5 minutes of a motivational podcast, speaks 1 positive sentence to self. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm on my way. Person B starts the day with focus, confidence, and calm. 1 simple choice in the morning can change the entire way you walk through your day. Make it practical for you. Step 1. Choose your time. Even 10 minutes is enough. Right after you wake up, before social media, before food, before noise. Step 2. Pick your tools. You don't need many. Just choose one. A powerful book, self-help, business, mindset, English learning. A YouTube video that motivates you. A short podcast episode. A notebook to write your thoughts. Step 3. Make it a ritual. Repeat it every day. Same time, same space, same commitment. Soon your mind will wake up expecting greatness, not chaos. You are not what you eat. You are what you think. So before you drink coffee, before you check your phone, before you scroll through other people's lives, pause and give your mind something strong to stand on. Because your thoughts will guide your words. Your words will guide your actions. And your actions will build your life. You don't need to read for hours. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to feed your mind before the world feeds it with noise. Start your day like a leader, and the world will follow. Habit 3. Move your body. Activate your energy for success. Here's a truth that most people ignore. Your body is not just a machine. It's your power source. It's the engine that drives your mind, your mood, and your momentum. If your body is tired, heavy, lazy, or slow, your thoughts become weak. Your emotions become low. Your confidence disappears. But successful people know something powerful. When you move your body, you unlock your mind. You don't just feel stronger, you become stronger. And that's why every successful person moves their body in the morning. Why morning movement changes everything. You don't have to go to the gym for 2 hours. You don't need six-pack abs. You don't need expensive equipment. You just need to move. Because when you move your body in the morning, your blood flows, your brain wakes up, your stress reduces, your energy increases, your mood lifts, your focus sharpens. It's like telling your body, wake up, let's conquer the day. What happens when you don't move? Let's look at what happens when you skip this habit. You wake up feeling slow. You check your phone while still lying down. Your body feels tight and stiff. You feel tired even after sleeping 8 hours. You stay passive, quiet, and mentally dull. Why? Because your body never switched on. Your muscles were asleep. Your breath was shallow. Your blood was stuck. And so, your day stays stuck. What successful people do to move their body. Here's what many successful people do in the morning. 1. They stretch their body gently. Simple stretching wakes up your spine, neck, and joints. It says, I'm ready. Even 5 minutes of stretching helps you feel alive. 2. They walk or do light cardio. A 10-minute walk, jumping jacks, jogging in place, dancing to music, riding a cycle. It doesn't have to be intense, just enough to make your heart beat a little faster. 3. They breathe deeply. Most people take shallow, weak breaths, but successful people breathe deeply. From the belly. This increases oxygen in the brain, reduces anxiety, and improves decision-making. Try this. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Do it 4 times. That's called box breathing, and it's used by elite athletes and Navy SEALs to stay calm and sharp. 4. They do quick workouts to fire up energy. You don't need an hour, you need intention. Try this 5-minute morning routine. 20 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups or wall push-ups, 20 body squats, 30 seconds of high knees, 1-minute stretch. Simple, fast, free, powerful. Why this habit is a superpower. When you move your body first thing in the morning, you're not just exercising. You're sending a message to the universe. I'm here. I'm awake. I'm serious. I'm ready. Today will not control me. I will control the day. That energy spills into everything you do. You walk into rooms with confidence. You speak clearly and boldly. You focus better. You complete tasks faster. You feel emotionally stronger. Your body is your power station. But it only works if you turn it on. Make it simple and real for you. You don't have to become a fitness expert. Just follow these 3 steps. Step 1. Pick a time. Right after you wake up. Don't delay. Don't think too much. Just start. Step 2. Pick your movement. Walk, stretch, breathe, yoga, dance, bodyweight workout. Whatever feels good. Step 3. Be consistent. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's about doing it every single day. Even 5 to 10 minutes each morning will transform your life in 30 days. Real-world examples. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He works out early every single morning. He calls it me time, where he builds not just muscle, but mental discipline. Oprah Winfrey. She walks, does strength training, and meditates before doing any work. It gives her a calm, focused energy. Barack Obama. During his presidency, he worked out for 45 minutes every morning. No excuses. Why? Because his mind had to be sharp for every decision he made. Successful people don't ask, "Should I move today?" They say, "Of course. My future depends on it." Success is not just about mindset. It's about energy, and energy lives in the body. So before you scroll your phone, before you check emails, before you go into the world, move your body, stretch it, wake it up, activate your inner fire. Because if your body is strong, your mind becomes sharp, your words become powerful, and your actions become unstoppable. This is how you start a winning day, not tired, but charged like a warrior. Habit 4. Silence before sunrise. Start with stillness, not chaos. Let me ask you this. How do you start your morning? In silence or in noise? Most people wake up and their day begins in panic. They open their eyes and immediately check their phone, get flooded with notifications, see messages, news, gossip, drama, hear family members talking, kids crying, traffic outside. Start thinking about problems, deadlines, bills, fears, and work. And before they've even taken their first deep breath, their mind is already on fire with noise. But successful people? They do something different, something rare, something powerful. They start the day in silence. Because silence is not emptiness. It's power. Why silence is a superpower. We live in a world that never shuts up. Phones buzz, TVs scream, people talk, the mind races. But silence? Silence is where truth lives. Silence is where your real voice begins to speak. Silence is not the absence of sound. It's the presence of peace. Successful people know that when the world is still asleep, there is a sacred moment, a window between sleep and noise, where your soul can speak. And in that moment, if you listen closely, you hear answers you've been chasing for years. What happens when you start with stillness? When you begin your morning with silence, you become calm. You slow down your thoughts. You feel more grounded. You reduce anxiety. You start the day with intention, not reaction. You become the creator of your life, not a slave to noise. Instead of saying, "What's happening in the world?" you ask, "What's happening inside me?" And that question changes everything. How successful people practice morning stillness. Let's break down the 4 ways successful people use silence as their weapon. 1. Mindful breathing or meditation. Many successful people start their day by closing their eyes and focusing on their breath. They don't try to control their thoughts. They observe them. They do this for 5 to 10 minutes. Why? Because it calms the nervous system. It clears brain fog. It builds awareness. It teaches you to respond, not react. Even 2 minutes of deep breathing can change the entire quality of your day. Breathe in peace. Breathe out stress. Second, silent gratitude practice. Some sit in silence and simply feel thankful. They think about their health, their family, their home, the chance to live another day, the air they breathe, the dreams they're chasing. This changes your emotional state from lack to abundance. And when you feel abundant, you attract more. 3. Spiritual stillness, prayer or reflection. Many successful people, regardless of religion, take a few moments to connect with something higher than themselves. They pray, they reflect, they say, "Guide me, show me the way, help me stay focused, grateful, and kind." This creates humility and strength at the same time. It reminds you, you are not alone, you are supported, you have purpose. 4. Just sitting without doing anything. This sounds strange in today's world. We're addicted to doing, always scrolling, checking, rushing. But sitting silently, even for 5 minutes, is a mental reset. Try this. Sit with a cup of tea. Look out the window, listen to the birds, feel the sun on your skin. Let your thoughts come and go, without chasing them. This is presence, and presence is power. Real-world examples. Steve Jobs. He practiced Zen meditation every morning. He believed stillness helped him access creativity and make better decisions. Oprah Winfrey. She begins every morning with 20 minutes of silence and gratitude. She says it keeps her grounded, no matter how busy the world gets. Kobe Bryant. Before games, he would sit in silence, breathe deeply, and visualize his performance. It helped him stay mentally unshakable. What happens when you start with chaos? If you don't protect your morning silence, you begin the day in stress. You become reactive. Your mind becomes scattered. You forget your goals. You feel overwhelmed before the day even starts. You are not grounded. You are chasing, not creating. How to add morning stillness to your life. No excuses. You don't need an expensive app or a quiet mountain. You just need intention. Step 1. Wake up 10 minutes earlier than usual. You're not meditating for an hour. You're just buying peace. Step 2. Choose one practice. Breathing, gratitude, prayer, still sitting, just listening to your heartbeat. Step 3. Don't expect perfection. Your mind will wander. That's okay. Stillness is a practice, not a performance. Show up anyway. You have 2 choices every morning. 1. Wake up and run into the noise. 2. Wake up and sit in silence with your soul. One will drain you. The other will fill you. In a world that's always loud, silence is your secret weapon. It's where your strength lives. It's where your vision grows. It's where your peace begins. Before the phone, before the world, before the noise. Begin with stillness, because the most successful people don't just master time. They master their energy. Habit 5. Set 3 clear intentions. Don't just wake up with purpose. Let me ask you something simple yet life-changing. When you wake up in the morning, do you know exactly what you're waking up for? Most people don't. They open their eyes, roll out of bed, and drift into the day with no direction. They respond to messages. They react to problems. They chase whatever comes their way. But they are not in control. And that's the difference between an ordinary life and an intentional one. Successful people don't just wake up to survive the day. They wake up to create it. They don't ask, "What will happen today?" They ask, "What will I make happen today?" And they do it by setting 3 clear intentions every morning. What is an intention? An intention is not just a goal. It's a focus, a target, a decision about how you want to live your day. It's like telling your brain, "This is what I'm doing today. This is who I'm becoming today. This is how I will handle life today." It gives your day meaning. It gives your actions direction. It gives your emotions control. And without it, You're like a car without a driver. Your energy has no destination. Your thoughts have no structure. Your time has no purpose. But when you set intentions, you become the captain of your day. The power of 3 daily intentions. Now why 3? Because 1 is too small and 10 is too much. 3 is enough to create clarity and small enough to create consistency. Successful people wake up and set their 3 intentions like this. 1. One intention for the mind, mental clarity, learning, confidence. 2. One intention for the body, health, energy, movement. 3. One intention for the mission, goals, work, purpose. Let's go deeper into each. 1. Set an intention for your mind. Ask yourself, what kind of mindset do I want to carry today? What thoughts will I focus on? How do I want to speak to myself? Examples. Today I will speak kindly to myself. Today I will believe in my voice. Today I will not overthink. I will act. Today I will stay focused on what I can control. Your mind is your engine. If your engine is weak, your entire day runs slow. 2. Set an intention for your body. Your body is your vehicle, and it needs fuel, movement, and care. Ask yourself, how will I treat my body today? How will I move? What will I feed myself? Examples. Today I will drink more water. Today I will go for a walk. Today I will avoid sugar and eat clean. Today I will stretch and breathe deeply. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be present. Because when your body feels good, your confidence grows, your decisions improve, your energy multiplies. 3. Set an intention for your mission. This is your direction, your goals, your big why. Ask yourself, what is my top goal today? What task will move my future forward? What action will make me proud by the end of today? Examples. Today I will write 1 page of my book. Today I will learn 10 new English words. Today I will complete my client project. Today I will study 1 hour with full focus. Even 1 small win a day is enough to build massive momentum over time. Successful people don't let the day just happen. They build the day, 1 decision at a time. Real-world examples. Robin Sharma, author of 5 a.m. Club. He teaches the 20-20-20 rule. 20 minutes of movement, 20 minutes of reflection, 20 minutes of growth. All done before 6 a.m. It's not just about waking up early. It's about starting the day with intention. Jay Shetty, author and mind coach. He begins his day with silence and then asks, what energy do I want to bring into the world today? Then he writes down his top 3 actions and sticks to them. How to practice this habit? Let's make it simple. Step 1. Keep a small notebook. Keep it near your bed. As soon as you wake up, after your breathing or silence time, write this. Today, I intend to. Then list 3 short sentences. I intend to stay calm under pressure. I intend to move for 15 minutes. I intend to finish my English lesson. That's it. It takes less than 2 minutes. Step 2. Review at midday. Halfway through your day, check your 3 intentions again. Are you following them? Have you forgotten them? Are you living the day with direction? If not, it's okay. Reset, recommit, realign. Step 3. Reflect at night. Before sleeping, ask yourself, did I live my intentions today? What did I do well? What will I improve tomorrow? This creates daily accountability, the secret weapon of all successful people. The world is full of distractions, full of noise, full of other people's opinions, demands, and problems. But you don't wake up to serve chaos. You wake up to serve your purpose. So don't open your eyes and fall into confusion. Open your eyes and decide, who am I today? What matters to me today? What kind of energy will I bring to the world? Because life doesn't reward the busy. Life rewards the intentional. You don't need 100 plans. You need 3 clear intentions. Write them, live them, repeat daily. And one day the world will ask you, how did you become so focused, calm, and successful? And you will smile and say, I started by setting 3 clear intentions every morning. Habit 6. Speak positive words to yourself. Rewire your inner voice. Let's pause everything for a moment and ask the most important question of all. What do you say to yourself every morning when no one's listening? Because here's a truth that will break your heart if you ignore it. The words you speak to yourself are more powerful than the words anyone else has ever said. They shape your belief. They direct your thoughts. They control your courage. They build or destroy your identity. And sadly, for most people, that voice is not a coach. It's a critic. The truth about self-talk. Most people wake up and say things like, I'm so lazy. I look tired. I'm not smart enough. Nothing ever works for me. Why can't I just be confident? I'll never make it. These words may seem small, but repeated daily, they become a prison. You're not stuck because of your potential. You're stuck because of your programming. And programming is made of language. What successful people do differently. Successful people understand one thing deeply. Your life moves in the direction of your strongest voice. And that voice is your own. So they speak to themselves like they would speak to someone they love. With power, with belief, with kindness, with patience, with courage. They don't wait to feel confident. They speak confidence into existence. How self-talk rewires your brain. Neuroscience proves something amazing. When you speak positive affirmations daily, your brain starts to build new neural pathways. This is called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself. It means the more you say, I can learn, the faster you learn. The more you say, I am focused, the more focused you become. The more you say, I am becoming stronger, the stronger you feel. Your brain listens to you, so speak like someone worth listening to. Examples of positive morning self-talk. Let's make this real. Here are some powerful lines you can say every morning. For confidence, I believe in myself. I may not be perfect, but I am powerful. I have something special to offer the world. My voice matters. For focus, I will stay calm and clear today. I don't chase distractions. I follow purpose. My time is valuable. For self-love, I forgive myself for yesterday. I choose to love myself today. I'm enough, exactly as I am. I deserve good things. For courage, I do hard things. Fear is not stronger than me. I speak even if my voice shakes. I will not quit. For growth, I am becoming better every day. I learn from my failures. I am not stuck. I am growing. This is only the beginning. How to practice this habit. Each morning. You don't need hours. You just need presence and consistency. Here's how. Step 1. Stand in front of a mirror. Look into your own eyes. It might feel strange at first. That's normal. Most people avoid themselves for years. But the mirror doesn't lie. It shows you the one person you need to believe in. You. Step 2. Say 3 to 5 positive sentences out loud. Not in your head, not silently. Say them with emotion, with belief, with strength, even if you don't believe them yet. Say them anyway, because what you say repeatedly becomes what you eventually believe. Step 3. Write your affirmations down. Keep a small notebook. Write your top 5 daily affirmations each morning. This becomes your anchor, a reminder when the world gets loud. Example: 1. I am building the best version of myself. 2. I am focused on my mission. 3. I am calm, even under pressure. 4. I deserve peace. 5. Today, I rise. Real-world stories. Muhammad Ali. Before every fight, he told the world and himself, "I am the greatest." He said it before he actually was. He used those words to become that person. Jim Carrey. He wrote himself a $10 million check for acting services when he was broke. He kept telling himself, "I will be successful. I will be free. I will live my dream." Years later, he got a movie deal for $10 million. Oprah Winfrey. She speaks daily affirmations. She once said, "You become what you believe, not what you want. And belief starts with the words you speak to yourself." What happens if you don't practice this? If you don't take control of your inner voice, someone else will. And here's what that voice will say: "You're not ready. You'll never be like them. It's too late. You're not smart, beautiful, or brave." And day by day, you become smaller, quieter, weaker, until one day you look in the mirror and ask, "What happened to me?" That's why this habit is not optional. It is essential. The world may doubt you. People may leave you. Circumstances may break you. But if the voice inside you is strong, nothing can stop you. So each morning, stand tall, look yourself in the eye, and speak like your life depends on it. Because it does. Say, "I am not a mistake. I am not weak. I am not invisible. I am here to become something extraordinary." Because the words you speak are the bricks that build your future. Don't wait for someone else to believe in you. Speak it into existence until the whole world has no choice but to believe it too. Habit 7. Do one hard thing first. Build discipline before the day begins. Let's end this powerful morning series with one life-changing truth. If you want to build an extraordinary life, you must become stronger than your excuses. And the best way to do that? Start your day by doing one hard thing before the world even wakes up. Not 10 things, not everything, just one hard thing. Because how you begin your day decides who you are becoming. Why this habit is the foundation of success. Here's what most people do in the morning. Snooze the alarm 3 times. Check social media, scroll endlessly. Eat junk. Postpone goals. Say, "I'll do it later," which often becomes never. And by 10 a.m., they already feel guilty, tired, and undisciplined. But successful people? They do something hard immediately. Something they don't feel like doing. But they do it anyway. Why? Because discipline is a muscle. And like any muscle, the earlier you train it, the stronger it becomes. What does hard thing mean? It's different for everyone. But it's always something that requires effort. You usually avoid. You know will improve your life. It could be a cold shower, a 30-minute workout, studying English vocabulary, finishing a boring task, writing one page of your book, calling someone you've been avoiding, saying no to sugar, practicing 10 minutes of silence, reading instead of scrolling. It's not about pain. It's about growth. If it stretches you, it strengthens you. The power of doing hard things. First. 1. It builds mental armor for the day. When you conquer something difficult in the morning, everything else feels easier. You walk into work, school, or stress and think, I already did something hard today. I'm in control. That's confidence. And confidence creates momentum. 2. It kills procrastination. Doing the hard thing first breaks the cycle of, I'll do it later, maybe after lunch, maybe tomorrow. Instead, you train your brain to say, I do what needs to be done. No delay. No excuses. 3. It changes how you see yourself. Every time you do something difficult, you prove you are stronger than your comfort. You keep your word. You are not soft. You are growing. You are a builder of discipline. And that self-respect, that's more powerful than motivation. Real-life stories of doing hard things first. David Goggins, ex-Navy SEAL ultra-athlete. He wakes up at 4 a.m. and runs long distances in the freezing cold. He says, every morning I do something that sucks, because that's how I build my mind. Elon Musk. He starts with the hardest engineering problem of the day, when his brain is freshest. He says, tackle the hardest thing when your willpower is full. Otherwise, you avoid it all day. Serena Williams. She trains early and intensely because she believes the hardest work should be done before the crowd wakes up. How to build this habit in your morning routine. You don't need to suffer, you need to stretch. Here's how to make it real. Step 1. Identify your hard thing. Ask, what am I avoiding? What do I know I should do? What will make my life better, but requires effort? Example, 15 minutes of speaking English, cold shower, workout, writing content for your dream project, saying no to sugar, decluttering your space. Step 2. Do it within the first hour of waking up. Don't wait until your energy is gone. Do it early, while your willpower is full. Even if your mind says, I don't feel like it, you say, that's exactly why I'm doing it. Step 3. Repeat daily, no matter what. Discipline is not built on feelings. It's built on decisions. Do the hard thing even when you don't want to, especially when you don't want to, because that's the moment your inner warrior is born. The emotional power of this habit. Think about this. Every time you do something hard, every time you push past laziness, every time you act instead of delay, you become someone you're proud of. And in a world full of people chasing comfort, you become someone different, someone dangerous, someone powerful. What happens if you skip this habit? Without this habit, you stay soft, you stay stuck, you build regret, you lose self-respect. You keep saying, I'll change one day. But with this habit, you change your story, you build emotional muscle, you develop grit, you prove to yourself daily, I do hard things. I don't quit, I rise. The strongest people you see, they weren't born that way. They trained it, one morning at a time. Discipline is not about being perfect. It's about doing one hard thing daily, especially when it's easier not to. So tomorrow morning, before the world pulls you in, do one hard thing. Not to impress anyone, not to prove anything, but to remind yourself, I am not soft. I am not average. I am not controlled by comfort. I am building something powerful, and it starts before sunrise. Because every great life starts with one great decision, and that decision can happen tomorrow. Before breakfast, before emails, before anything, just one hard thing, every day, no excuses, only power. You've now learned 7 morning habits of successful people. These are not just habits, they are weapons. Use them, repeat them, live them. And one day people will ask, what's your secret? And you'll smile and say, I changed my mornings, and that changed my life. If this video helped you even a little, then imagine what we can build together from here. So don't just watch and leave. Subscribe and join a family that grows stronger every single day. Because your best days are just beginning. And we'll be right here, walking with you. Hit that subscribe button. And let's rise together.